Hi, welcome guys to another live stream from yours truly, Rupert Palmer. The channel is I am underscore Rupert. So great to have you tonight. I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone that will be joining me live tonight on this stream. As usual, we are here on a Sunday night. So it's such a great feeling and always be looking forward for a Sunday night when we come with a positive vibes and we just be engaged in great conversation that really was worthwhile, does make sense, and has great value, information, motivation, inspiration. That's what we are all about, guys. Let me get rid of this. All right, cool. Yeah. All right. So welcome one and all. Welcome. We have folks joining. It's just great to have you. Great to have you guys. We did have a great show planned for you tonight with a guest, but unfortunately, because of time zone, the difference in time, you know, and different things that that person had to do. We were not able to join tonight, but trust me, very soon we'll have another guest on our a live stream doing another interview. So, guys, as you join the live, please to let us know where you're watching from, and so you can get proper welcome. It's just great to have you here tonight. Oh, we have Larry Hall in the house. Larry Hall is such a faithful supporter of this channel, and Larry said, "Good night, positive vibes, family and friends. Great job, bless. Keep doing what you're doing. One love, peace on the job." Larry is always on the job, and he always finds some time to hop into to stop by and just say a positive word. Thank you very much, Larry. Really do appreciate it, man. Great love and respect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Larry. All right, guys, here we go. We have a very important subject matter to discuss, and we'll be getting into it. We're gonna dive into it tonight, guys, like never before. And your perspective, your thoughts are very important as you engage in the interaction in the chat. It is very important, very important to hear from you, and we participate as we share together in this topic that we're going to be having. Thank you, Larry. You're so welcome, sir. You're very welcome. And as you see, guy, a city's reputation tarnished by a few. What has happened? That's a question we're going to be asking tonight as we delved into social issues and other things that uh, that has caused that kind of eruption and that kind of uh, bad sensation and all of the things that will let a city or let's even go further than that, a nation. So we could take it to another level, but we're going to be focusing on a city, a particular city, as you guys might have known where we're heading, because there's so much things at stake. So much things at stake. I am telling you, so much things at stake, and we really want to just come up with solutions. We want to come up with positive thoughts and ideas as how to make the world a better place. That's what we need to do, guys. Make the world a better place. And people are out to have very catastrophic situations and create problems and anarchy and all kind of destruction and all kind of something. But we are here to make the world a better place and spreading positive vibes and love. Welcome to you guys. We got our 6 people here on the chat. And as always, I want to say thank you for those guys who always watch, never come in the front, but you're always there. Oh, my wife is on here. Welcome to you, sweetheart. Yes. Welcome to you. Glad you're here. She always supports me in every live and everything that I do. And even as it pertains to my YouTube venture, she always give me that 110, 150, 200 support. And I thank you so much. For real. Bless up. So, guys, one and all, thank you so much, guys. We'll be getting into are in depth into what we're going to be discussing tonight. And we just want everybody, yeah, man, to share. This is a family platform where our ideas are welcomed and appreciated, which is where all views contend, yeah? And as we don't have to lay down any guidelines because we all know what this platform really caters for and the meat and the nature and the characteristics of this Jumper Marks in the house. Hello, Jumper. Hello, Jumper Marks. Great to have you. Great to have you tonight. Let me just, by way of acknowledgement, because we do have persons in different time zones. Although I say good night, it could be good morning, it could be good evening, it could be afternoon, it could be something or some time of the day for some of the folks who normally are regularly tuning to this channel by way of support. So that goes out to you. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, good day. And we do have persons of different persuasion in terms of languages. Yes, you know what I mean? So if I should say persons who speak Spanish, I could say buenas noches, or I could have said buenos dias, or I could have said buenas tardes. Right. So that's goes for all my Spanish speaking folks, because I do have persons from Spanish speaking countries and regions who watch my videos, my channel. Yes, I see it in the analytics. I see it in terms of audience and the geography. I see that all different language, all different ethnicity. Yes, indeed. And so I spoke to my Spanish friend just now, and I'm going to spoke to my friends from Albania. What should I say? Falamandiere. Yeah, if Albanian. Yeah, yeah. And to my French, Creole, and so on persons. I would say from Haitian, my Haiti persons from Haiti. I have a person in Haiti who also what this. I would say sac passé, yeah. And I could go into some French, but me go left it right there, so right there, so I'm gonna go left it. Guys, it's so good to be here. Good to be here. And if anyone with it, uh, I have friends from Africa, East Africa, and all over that speaks Swahili. I always mix it up in it. I always I always mix it. Sometimes I say Swahili. But you know what I mean? Yeah, from different persuasion, different ethnicity, different languages. You're welcome here, right? You're welcome here. It's great to have you here. I'm from a Jamaican friends. You know the thing go. Bless up. Good to see you. Yeah, man. I saw the thing go. And if a morning or whenever we say morning or what have you, bless up to everyone. Yes. Guys, let's get into it. A city's reputation tarnished by a few. Guys, we noticed that in general, whether it's be an organization, whether it be a family, whether it be any institutional operation, country, a community, or anything of that nature, is the few that always make the thing look bad. And if we look at it, guys, in terms of numbers, it's not the majority. No, it's not. In any country, any organization, any institution, any family unit, any community, it's not the majority that cause a problem or cause, you know, any kind of tarnish or to mar or to taint a community, a country, or whatever, or organization is few. But because of the few that does this, guys, and it has this negative and bad aura, it's like everybody corrupt, or is everybody bad, or everybody, and as a matter of fact, everybody suffers as a result of the few. And sometimes we wonder why people always chose to tarnish a company, a situation, or a community. This time we are looking at a city, and I'm going right into my city that I love so much, and all of us do love Yabohanse. We love Yabohanse because Ayamawa was the one that kind of opened up that region to us, and we it became so well known, and it's on everybody's lips. Everybody know about it, and people are tuned into it and just eager, want to visit, actually go there to identify with culture, people, and things, and nature in itself as a motherland, Africa, to identify with Africa, the motherland, the nature, the culture, and just, how things are, how genuine and authentic, and natural resources, and stuff like that, you know. And yeah, you know, he brought Yabahanse to the map, because let's look at it, guys. Before what is currently happening, the daily, as a matter of fact, minute by minute, things are happening, and you wonder, oh my God, when is there going to be an end or a scale down of these operation of the devil, of the enemy, these negative lies, detractors, and defamatory stuff and all of that? When is that going to stop? Because every day is something new, something hot off the press in a negative form. Yeah. So you wonder, when did all this start? What has happened? What has happened? Guys in the chat, let me know what you think has happened to cause. I have an idea, but I want to hear you guys. I want to hear you guys as well, as we get into it, as we dissect it, and as we kind of get to the core problem. Because what we need to get is solution. What we need to get is solution. How can we fix it? How can we make it better? Yeah, we're not happy with the slippage. We're not happy with the downward spiral of Yabahanse, because Mawar brought it to the map and everybody fall in love. Carla, big up Carla from Jamaica. Big up Carla. It's great to have you in the house. Right. We all knew how Yabahanse became so famous and known, and been one of the most talked. As a matter of fact, I believe is one of the most talked about region in East Africa, in Kenya. People don't even talk about Nairobi or any other province or any other city or village like when they talk about Yabahanse. Because what? There's so much richness in culture, because Mawa, he went back and he kind of bring Yabahanse to the forefront. And so everybody have a creative and a craven and an anxiety and that excitement, get excited about this part of the of East Africa, and we want to go there, because I'm telling you, yeah. But guys, what has happened? It would appear, based on how we are seeing things happening on a minute by minute intervals, it would appear that it's the entire village is corrupt. The entire village is have this kind of reputation, and the people are just, you know like, everybody is like, you don't know, it's like they are being guided by some evil spirit or so. But that's not the case, guys. But it appears that way because of how prevalent and how and a rapid and expeditious way that people just come up with all these things until it spreads to the international scene, where outside of the country, people are just trying to do things to bring it down, and persons will not understand. Yeah, it's my country, let me take care of it. It's my city, it's my village, it's my family, it's my community, it's my infrastructure that need to be improved. Our better healthcare, better road, water, light, and all of these things, better way of life, education. Guys, it is appalling. It is sad. It is so heartbreaking to know that many of the young people in that village drop out of school. Some only pass school on the way to the farm or whatever they're doing, or to hustle or whatever, pass the drop out of school. So education, I think, is one of the main problem. I think education is one of the main problem, and because of the percentage of illiteracy and how people act with ignorance and greed, jealousy, with the mentality of getting rich quick, because of Mawa, who, after spending his many years traveling the world and has accumulated and amassed his wealth and his experience and his knowledge and all of that. And so people just, yeah, I can do it too. Yeah. And I never cease to think about it, every day. What is happening? How can the situation be improved? What would it take for the community, the village to improve? Yeah, it makes me wonder sometimes. For real, guys, it makes me wonder, what will it take? And if I could just like snap a finger and everything change, I would gladly do it. For real, because that is a community that I would have wanted to travel to and experience the culture, which is similar to my culture, and the urban. It's just one of those things, man. The urban life, the rural life, and the deep rural life. It's a mix, guys. It's a mix. And the culture is rich. But persons don't even know what they have because they allow external forces or people to have to decimate the whole thing and make the thing look bad. Rupert, power, hungry, greediness, and jealousy. Yeah, yeah, for real. That is it. And Jumpo, Marks, we talked about that. It's like every day, and they won't get it. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. Janet in the house. Hello, Janet. Hey, big up to you. Yeah, Janet in the house. They're not getting it because of the power, the hungry, and the jealousy. They're not getting it. You know what I mean? And it's like every minute something emerge, some ugly plan, ugly, deceitful operation uh, emerge its ugly head, and just try to and it just it just it just made me wonder what is going to happen. What is going to happen? Where do Yabahanse go from here? Guys, my thoughts, my hope, my prayer is that things will change, significant change, drastically too, and immediate change. But all of these things would not be going to be immediate because, as I said, is ignorance, the level of literacy. Is very few people who are literate. There's a lot of illiteracy because most people you see, I won't say most, but a high percentage of persons, young person, they drop out of school. You know, they drop out of school and they turn to nefarious things. You know what I mean? Yes, they drop out of school and can go to college and all of these things. So it's a matter of hustle, and it's not the hustle that will like positive hustle. It's a hustle with nefarious activity, whether it's going to be lie, scamming, stealing, uh, jealousy, hate, and thing. And I'm going to be going into some specifics as we get more into this 1 hour stint that I'm going to be doing tonight. Um, as I hinted initially, but I never expound on it or expand on it. I just, made mention of it. Guys, I will ask the question before Mawa brought YouTube, open YouTube to the village. We never used to hear anything. What I should ask the question: Did you have that lifestyle? Was there that same kind of lifestyle and culture where people were envious at each other, people jealous of each other, the hungry for money and power and the negativity? Anybody can tell me um, that kind of scenario? Was it existing before Mao opened up YouTube? Or is after Mao opened up YouTube, then all of this mess came into play? Help me. Someone help me. I don't know. Maybe it was there a long time ago, but we never heard about it because Mauer wasn't like living there at the time to bring out YouTube. He was away traveling. So since YouTube uh being in the village now, then more everything now starts to surface, come more public. So my question is, all this kind of uh toxicity that is currently taking place in the village, were these things happening before? Were these things happening before? I don't know. I don't want to chat. What are your thoughts? Were these things happening before? Because I've never heard about it. And I'm sure many of us never heard about these things happening. Maybe it used to happen, quite frankly, maybe. But because social media, YouTube was not prevalent, then it was known to us here in the West or and other regions of the world. I don't know. Anyone, what are your thoughts on that? In the comment section. And for those who are watching this live after the replay, there are so on. Your comments are really, really appreciated. In particular to that, particularly to that in that question where I asked, were these things happening before YouTube got prevalent in the society, in the community? I don't know. But quite frankly, it may be that it was happening, but it wasn't made public, because social media have a way of just blowing things up in just bringing things out and just making everything known and people know what are going on. So all the secrets, all the things that were hidden or at a low at a operating at a low pace, everything now just made public. What your thoughts are, guys? Yeah, right. So we see, as I said, every day is like something happened. When you would have said, okay, something is going to happen, Marwa doing some things, and it would cause people to look and say, you know what, man, things are going. So make me just say, be positive about things. You'd always be having folks coming up to counteract, to counter that kind of reaction that is contrary to decency, good order, and discipline, and just it's just crazy. It is just crazy, guys. A city reputation tarnished by a few. It's only a few people. If that few people decide to say, you know what, man, let's change our MO. Let's change the way we think. Let's change our attitude. Let's look with hope. Let's look with class and decency. Let us look on how we can help in a great way, sustainable way, not to just give them a night dinner, but something that is sustainable, like how Marwa built a house for grandma in 19 days. Those are small things. Helping the orphanage, helping establishment, sustainable things, not just to give them a dinner and then you talk about it. You know what I mean? That's the point. That's the point. That is the point. So guys, please like. Let me see how much like me get yes or no. Let me see how much like I go on yes. I got show me 12 people. Let me see how many likes. Guys, please like up the video. Please like it up. Let me see. I only got 5 likes. Please, guys, I only have 5 likes. Please like up the video. Yeah. So a city reputation has been tarnished by a few people, and we know the few people who are set on creating problems and creating that animosity and that division and that bad blood and bad feeling and everything. And it just concentrated on one family. You know what I mean? Just a few people, and we know them. We know them. And if you look at how they operate, is that if you look in depth into their operation and what they are saying and what they are doing, you'll find out that it's baseless. It doesn't make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense. Thank you guys for being here. And guys, if you happen to run across this live, this video after the replay, and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Please like it and share. And as I said, your comments, very, very important. And I just want to just stop for a few to big up some people. You know, big up Marcia. I don't know who came in here today. Marcia, Doreen. Those are two people I want to big up, because when one come here today, one next week in and school and all that, so they're not here yet. But big up to you guys. I'm not big up. Let me, if I can call some name, I don't want to get into trouble by calling names and just don't call everybody name. But I just want to big up Doreen and Marcia and Evan Cummings, Janet Harris, Rose Green, Mitchie Boo, Marie Hoffman. You know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Because I was going to go on some more, but I'm going to stop. Just big up to you guys. And the rest of the family, you know yourself. Big up to you. Big up to you. We pray that everybody is okay. All right, Elaine, Lidna in the house. What a go on. Not no much, Medaya. But I'm trying to dissect this thing and see which way we can come up with some solutions. But the thing about it, persons must be willing and want change. Willing to change and want change. But because of greed and jealousy, I don't think they're going to really gravitate towards that. They rather stay on the course, that course that they're, and just going down, spiraling down into more this negative stuff. You know what I mean? Yes. Right. So, but there's a lot of people in Yawahanse who are genuine people, genuine people, genuine people. And guys, it's like, as I said, Elaine or Healing Up Jumper, yeah, it's like, as I said, a lot of good people, a lot of good people in Yawahanse, a lot of good people, both young and elderly, a lot of good people. But it is like there is no hope that there's going to be any semblance of peace and unity. It seems like there is no hope because every day something happens. And I'm going to be specific on one or two things. And I probably this is one of the first time I'm going to be calling somebody's name on here, but just that I saw this happen, and I was like, people, rather than talk things over with the individual, they would rather join force with negativity and fight against individual. That is the way that persons chose to handle situation in the village. If I'd done you something wrong, just let me know. You know, are you're not happy with me talking, but they would rather not say anything. They would join the negative reactors and come against you, knowing that they can defeat you or defeat Mawa. And there is this guy who was a plumber at grandma's house. And as far as I'm concerned, he wasn't doing a good job. He was doing a good job. It's the young YouTubers who want to get to Mawa level without putting in the work and jealousy get in the way. Absolutely, Elaine. He was doing a good job. And Mawa being Mawa, who is I think is one of the most honest person and transparent person. And he has faults. He has faults. He has weaknesses. He has imperfection. He has that, guys. But to me, his level of transparency is Elita in the house. Bless up to you, Elita Francis, right? He fired the guy because a number of things just said that lazy, not coming to work, and was doing shoddy work as well. Rather than that, guys, what have you? He went out and joined force with a certain individual and talk about him going, talk about Mawa and when call they have a word they call it banga after I think it's banga or something to that effect of the Mawa. And I said to that guy, that's me now. I said, that guy doesn't even look like he can have a good 20 minutes video session, YouTube session by himself. He doesn't appear to have that ability. But then again, people learn over time. But and that's what he said he's going to do. You're not going to be rich like Mao. And I found that a lot of young YouTubers, right? That's what they're doing. They figure if they join the negative gang, then they would be getting donation from America, from England, from Canada, and wherever in the world, and even from in the African community. Those young YouTubers, they're looking to the likes of certain individuals, the video reporter, and the politician, and all these people. If I get negative, then I can make money. I can have people sending me money, and when I can even be scamming people. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening. There was this guy who left Nairobi, came that he was a savior of Yabohanse, want to call meeting, want to break down Mawa wall, want to report Mawa to this and to that. And guys, I heard him a couple of days ago begging money for court issue. If this was a guy that could save this city, he should be out there begging money because he know lawyers, he know doctors, he know everybody. He's great. He knows everybody. So he should be coming to begging money to do what he's doing because he knows everybody in power and in influence. So that goes to show that, the mentality of these people leave a lot to be desired. There's so much um, myth. There's so much misguided thoughts and opinion and perspective and persona. So much of that. You know what I mean? And they just want to get rich, want to make money, and they'll scam people, they'll fight. And one thing I've noticed, guys, is like everybody in that village, like they're related. I don't know, but it seems to me like everybody is related. Who is not cousin to this, that to that, and that to that? And so you find family fighting against family. Come on, that's crazy, yeah? And this one going to court with that one, this one doing that. It just for pay for power, money, jealousy, hate, and thing, and everything comes back to Ayamawa. If someone book them tour, a Mawa. If someone had a misfortune, is Mawa. If it's crazy, what's that kind of mentality? It is just crazy, guys. So here's a city that Mawa has shown us, and we all loved it, but I want to pay a visit. Yeah, you know what I mean? No, because of a few people with camera that the same Mawa gave the opportunity to these guys to get a camera because like Mao, everybody he want to be YouTuber. And sometimes I said to myself, he's doing too much and not being appreciated, but he still keep on doing it. Still keep on doing it. He was at grandma's house and people would come same way like when he was having his party. They would come from all over the world. He's been in grandma's house. People would come for a shout out. And he open up. He tell them he'd take time to introduce them to his subscribers. And that made me wonder too. And persons would leave and say Mawa hasn't done anything for them. The guy took you, open up his subscriber base to you, give you a shout out and say, guys, subscribe to XYZ channel. And in no time, XYZ channels get over 1,000 subscribers. You know how long it takes sometimes to get 1,000 subscribers? Those of us who build our thing organically, you know how long it takes us to get 1,000 subscribers, much more 2,000 and then monetize? You know how long it took us to get to that level? And Mawa would just open up and Mawa says, subscribe. 1,000 subscribers in hours, 2,000 in a day, people get. And these same persons say Mawa hasn't done anything for them. Open up his entire subscriber base and build people, give them a solid foundation. And these are the same people that turn against him. And even at the grandma house, people are come with all kind of disguise and all kind of stuff to get shout out to start a YouTube channel. And he would always recommend and encourage persons to start a YouTube channel. He would always do that. Him not stop. He's not stopping. And he's giving his people to these people. And these people turn against him. So the truth, may I tell the truth, brethren, if I did me, let me be more a little bit, for persons who don't understand, if I did me or if I bear me. Let me if it was me, right? If that was me, I would not have done that. I would have stopped. I'll probably do it, but do it on a different scale, under different circumstances. Not today, open up to everybody. I'd be more, restrictive of how I do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. Yeah. But Mawa being Mawa, he just free spirit and free hand, give everybody a chance. Yes. So it will be, Rupert, I don't subscribe right away. I wait to see how the person content after Mawa shout out. Good idea, Elaine. Yeah. All right. You're right. Even you're right. And even more so since these same people, after a certain time, they turn against him. So they want to see how well they fare. Yeah. As you talk about that, Elaine, I started my YouTube channel November 28th, 2023 in Jamaica. My wife and I at Deja in Montego Bay. Never know nothing about YouTube. And I had one person at my anniversary. I had my first year anniversary celebration. I said, did a live and said I'm 1 year now into YouTube. And there was this, I forget the name of the subscriber who said, I've been watching you for 1 year and I just subscribed to your channel. 1 year. This person watching my videos, never subscribe and subscribe my 1 year. So you're right, Elaine. There are persons out there who are like that. They watch you, and that's a good thing too. But some persons just go right ahead because Mawa says it and just subscribe to these people. 1 year before the person subscribed to my channel. And I guess there are others too who do that. And then you'll have some persons, it happens so many times. If I come on here and I'll call Mawa or so on, that you're going to find that one person subscribe. And when that one person subscribe, 10, no, unsubscribe, sorry. One person unsubscribe. But when that one person unsubscribe, I get 10 subscribers. So it's not hurting me. It's not hurting me. For real. For real. For real. Yeah, man. So that was just to go back what I was saying about that guy, the plumber guy, and he will bring the bang, what do you call it? Is it banga they call it? Banga, something like that against Mao. But it's just a sad situation where Yabahanse could be a village of great opportunity for the villagers. A person just know how to do the thing right to bring in persons in the village and to have persons subscribe to them. So all them persons know, all them people who say turn against Mawa and all of that. Oh, Abobo, yeah, that's the guy, the lazy plumber. Yeah, and he looks so. He's talking to this guy, the politician, and it's like he's leaning. I don't know if he's leaning to the camera, what he's doing, but it's like they are like this. And just the way he come across, this guy is not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. And if you think about YouTube could make him buy another shirt, it's not gonna happen because who going to send him money? And what I've noticed, guys, you have these persons abroad who send in small money, want to person talk against Mawa and to I don't know, man. But it's just a few people in the community who are tarnishing the community. And you know, so that's the situation. What has happened? Persons are just envious, hate, jealousy, and don't want to do the things the right way. Don't work the right way to build a channel. I must give uh kudos to some guys like Gake, um, Nasto, Mayugna, and the other people are there. Priska, all these people who really really stuck to it. And I was wondering the other day what happened to Irene Jett, the PA. I was wondering what happened to her. Guys, anyone know what happened to her? Is she still out there? I don't know. I haven't seen her. You know, she had such great potential, but she went one other way. I'm hoping she's okay though. Hoping she's okay, but I've not seen her doing anything from she became in the negative backyard. But I'm hoping that she's okay. Anybody know what happened to her? She was very, very knowledgeable person handling Mao's affair, but you don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But I saw the thing go. Guys, in the comment section, please let me see. Please, guys, please like up the live. Let me see how many. Only have 7 like. Guys, please like up the live. I'm gonna be leaving shortly because I'm not gonna be here very long. Got another 15 minutes because take care of some stuff. I just doing an hour live each time now. But I just wanted to come out here, guys, to just let us Priska is humble and I love how she take care of Goko. Absolutely. Priska, yes, is humble. Yeah, and she really doing a good job. Yeah, she's really doing a good job. Um, and I just want to congratulate Daniel. I want to congratulate Daniel. He's now building his house, and congratulations, Daniel. Janet said, "Who do you think about the fish pan guy? He's what do you think about the fish guy? He's very quiet." Yeah, he's kind of quiet. He's not doing like 3-4 videos a day and roaming around town. I don't know what happened. I don't know. He's kind of quiet. Yes. Yeah. I see him doing project 2, building. With that guy, he just want to be Mawa. Copy Mawa a lot. Whatever Mawa is doing, he wants to do it too. Whatever Mawa is doing, he wants to do it too. But if he's doing something good, I say kudos to him, because I think he's building some house for a family that were in a very, very bad condition, very bad. They call it name of the family, Jiggers family, something like that. Doreen, big up. Doreen, were you coming here tonight, or is Marcia turn? Were you coming here tonight, or is Marcia turn? Yeah. And how I look at it, guys, if somebody who is negative doing something good, but from the heart, kudos to you. So the fish pond guy, he's building a house, for our lady. But let's hope that there won't be any backlash. Everything will be done honestly. There's a transparently, and you said nothing's funnel off into other areas. Yeah. But kudos to him, because persons need help, especially that family needed help, a lot of help because of what was going on. He can't say anything more. Okay, so that's what happened, because I never heard much about the court issue, what went on in court. But I think Mar was making mention that, um, during Noy here, I fell asleep. Go to home tomorrow when she come from school. Okay. Oh, you fell asleep. Yeah, man. All right. Sunday evening sleep is the best sleep, though. Cannot harass Mara case in court. Okay, Mara was making mention of that, but how he could settle, have a mediation, but it's up to him and all kind of different criteria to that. So that's why he's quiet. Okay, okay. So they don't talk. Mara doesn't talk much about it either, and it's crazy though. It's crazy what is happening, man. Just because a few people tarnish the city and make Yabohanse look like it's a condemned city, you know, like it's a condemned city, like nobody not forgot it. Guys, I hope Mao doesn't drop the case. I do hope so too. Because persons must learn and learn if they try to teach them a lesson, or they don't want to learn the easy way, they learn the hard way, because he was doing too much, as a matter of fact. He was doing too much. You know, how many of us, I know some of us would, if it wasn't because of what's happening now in Yabahanse, and continues to happen, some of us would have wanted to go there just to visit and just express and enjoy the free natural air and the experiencing culture and all of that. But I'm hoping, guys, that you know persons would at least stop and think, man, because every day something happening now. That's why you wonder what's going to happen to that village. It's a beautiful village, as far as I'm concerned. Not being there, but just by the lens of the cameras and persons who have been there, and you don't want to experience it. But it's just that too much. Every day something new, every day a new reactor rise up, and they're seeing where the older reactors are failing. Because if you notice, guys, so when the negative people, them, even those, you know, they're not making videos, 2 videos a day, or sometimes them make probably 3 videos a week. So they're not consistent as they used to be. I don't know if it's grandma house blow them away, but they're not consistent and regular like Elaine said, I still want to go one day. Me too. Absolutely. I love to. As I was saying, my wife and I would discuss when I retire, because right now you can't just go to Yawahanse and spend a couple of days, because you take you 2 days to fly there, 2 days fly back, and you have to make sure you enjoy things. So at least a month or month and a half, to really enjoy the place. I would love to go there one day. I love to. Big up to Jamaican uncle. Big up to Jamaican uncle. And Trenton grandpa, if you're in the house, big up to you, sir. Big up to you. Big up to you. Yeah, man. I would love to go there. So, guys, I just want to put it out there that just a few people we know as well, but some people who probably don't know figured You know, just a few people that is the bad apple. And so we ask ourselves the question, what has happened? What has happened is that they see Mao excellent, and those persons who um Janet said, me too, I'd like to go there one day. Yeah, a lot of us, man. Our last live we had last time we were talking about when Jamaican uncle building our own in his house, we all just jump on a plane, everybody go down there. Yeah, but it'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. If only those persons would have just behaved themselves, you'd find a lot of people who have gone to that city, and a lot of US, Canadian, the pound, every kind of currency would be there, and persons just go there and store, shop. Everybody would be fine because money would be the economy. The Yabohanse economy would have improved significantly because it have been person just been gone there and shops, their kids, everything would be all right. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If only they would have just said, man, let's stop sell our city short. And one thing I love with Mawa, he's always talking about building Africa. Mawa still have his international coming to visit him at the villa. They won't stop anyone. No, I true. Yeah, you still have these people coming in. They can't stop them. And that just goes to show that it doesn't matter how they come against him. He's always been surviving, always been living, and all been living, taking a day at a time. And just to show you how this guy really love Africa, this village, he always talking about building Africa one block at a time. Yeah, that's what he always been saying. Always been saying. And I'm sure that next time we're going to still see the Princeton kids. The Princeton kids still going back. So I just want to say to everyone, guys, those of you who are here tonight, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. I should have had a international YouTuber tonight on here, but that person is currently uh, traveling another part of the world. I try to just bring out things, and I also want to have on here, guys, um, a psychologist or a clinical psychiatrist person here. We're going to talk about mental illness. I have the news of this young um, former Miss Jamaica contestant, Tyra Pauline, who has, ended her life, mental illness. I am hoping to get a guest on here, um, a psychiatrist or you know, one of these persons on here to discuss. We talk about mental illness. It's real, guys, and so many of our people are suffering from mental illness. Young people, young people, where they just that that demons, of mental illness. And I watched 2 videos of her, and I couldn't watch three. I couldn't watch anymore. And one thing I also know that persons that suffer from mental illness, they kind of just shut people out. They do. So there's got to be a level of skills and know how to reach these people. So I'm going to be doing a series of that. A psychiatrist or a psychologist, one of those persons in that field, to come on here, and we discuss how we identify, diagnose, and come up with some suggestions and try to help some people, because it's for young people. Most it affects elderly and so on, but a lot of young people who have their whole life ahead of them. Just that was heartbreaking to hear about Miss Jamaica. Absolutely, Elaine, it was heartbreaking. And then you have persons just sharing the video, watching 10 feet, like a series. Guys, I watched, I think, two other videos, and I could not watch a third one because it went to the core of my heart. And I was like, oh my God. Thank you, Elita. Yes, sir. I'm going to arrange in that. I've actually made contact with one person who will be working from that end. I'm working from my other end as well. Um, to get a psychiatrist on here to go over mental illness. Those are my things I want to bring out in the open, because people need help, and the way we can reach them. Some of the signs, for mental illness, some of the things that one need to do, and how you can detect persons when they're suffering from that, and so on and so forth. That's what we're going into. I'm hoping that very soon I'll get a person to come on here. It might not be on a Sunday night, but one night based on that person's schedule. But somehow, guys, um, we're going to be bringing it out in the fore, and so on and so forth. Yeah, trying. So, guys, everyone that's on here tonight, I want to thank you. Please like up the live. Please do. Please like it. Please share it. And your thoughts, your perspective, it's something that I really appreciate and all the time look forward to that. So I want to also big up to Queen C. Pinkston. Big up to her. Grace Atara, big up to you. Yes, I want to big up to you as well. It's the General. Big up to you, General. Yeah, man, for real. Michi, big up. Yeah, man, big up. Yes, and many, many more. Many, many, many more. So, guys, I thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the company tonight and the engagement and everything like that. I wish I could go further in this live, but I have to do an hour because I take care of some other stuff. So, guys, it's been a pleasure to have you here tonight. And as I said, also, I'm going to have a big YouTuber, international YouTuber, on my live. Hopefully, it should have been tonight, but we have to kind of the schedule doesn't coordinate it, because of different time zones. So I'll be hearing from that person, because right now is tonight. Is where that person is tomorrow. It's like Monday already. So I got to coordinate that in terms of the person's time schedule and his time frame and hours here, and my work as well, and see how best I can fit that into a time slot that will be beneficial to all our subscribers and all our viewers. So stay tuned for that, guys. That's coming up. That's coming up, and I'll be doing an interview on that, and still going to be bringing back our immigration attorney. Still going to bring in her back, but we just want to nail down some difference of time schedule and schedule how will when will she be available, because everybody works, have their businesses and the other things that they do. So I just want to work that order out, right? So, guys, once again, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks to my wife, who always on here, you know, making her input and praying for me and supporting me. And thanks to the entire family of I'm_Rupert. You guys mean so much to me. You guys mean so much to me. Elita, Mary, you guys mean so much to me. You guys have always, always been on here to hold my hand and help me, you know. Elaine, bless up to you. John Pro Marks. Let me just go over here. Bless up to you. Janet, bless up. Yeah, man. Doreen, yeah, man. Bless up. And those who are watching and have not, Carla out in Jamaica, bless up to you, Carla. Larry Hall, bless up to you. And those who are watching in the background and have not made yourself public, thank you so much. May God bless you. And might be doing a live sometime during the week, but I'll let you guys know in the community page. And so the tingo. Bless up to you guys, and may the peace of God that pass all human understanding keep your hearts and minds pure through Jesus Christ our Lord. And if there's anyone sick among us, we pray for healing in the name of Jesus. Anyone going through situations, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. God bless you. Walk good. As I always say, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Have a good night, everyone. God bless you real good. Oh, Marcia in the background. Big up, Marcia. Big up. Me not tell you, man. Enough love, Marcia. God bless everyone. God bless everyone. God bless everyone. God bless. Good night. Good night.